Then I saw Mission Impossible Fallout.
Yeah, which I've heard good things about from you.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the other Mission Impossible films?
I have seen the first... What number is this?
I want to say 6.
You know what? I think I've seen them all except the last one, maybe?
Which I believe was Ghost Protocol. Oh no, Rogue Nation.
Yeah.
Rogue Nation was the last one.
Oh, maybe I don't know. I've either seen all of them or not the one before this.
So you've got the first Mission Impossible.
Yeah.
Which I thought was okay. It's more of a spy film than an action film.
Yeah.
There's one element to the Mission Impossible films that I've never been able to get on board with.
The fact that the missions are never impossible.
No, the whole face mask bullshit.
Yeah, that's a bit weird.
I've just never been able to get on board with it, but whatever. Then you have Mission Impossible 2, where it's more action than spy. It's too much action. 2 is not a good film. Then you've got Mission Impossible 3, where I think they get the balance right. You've got J.J. Abrams directing it. You've got Philip Seymour Hoffman playing like the villain, who does a perfect job.
Yeah.
3 is a fantastic film. Of not including Fallout, 3 was my favourite.
Fair enough.
Then you had Ghost Protocol, which introduces Jeremy Renner, and it kind of felt like they were almost gearing up Jeremy Renner to kind of like hand off the franchise to him.
Yeah.
But I think Ghost Protocol did like really well.
Which one's the one? Which one introduces Simon Pegg's character?
That's in 3.
Is he in 3?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because he's got that J.J. Abrams connection.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
So that's how he gets involved. And then you've got the 5th one, which is Rogue Nation. Now, if you haven't seen 5, I would recommend watching it before Fallout, because it's the first time in this franchise where the stories do kind of tie into each other. Not massively. Like, you could go into Fallout without seeing Rogue Nation, and you're not going to miss out a whole lot. But I think you'd get a richer experience if you are familiar with Rogue Nation.
Okay.
And it feels like by the time they hit like number 4 and number 5, they kind of just struck on what makes these films good. And what it is, it's making Tom Cruise do fucking ridiculous stunts.
Yeah, which he actually does.
And Mission Impossible Fallout, you're basically watching it going, this is Tom Cruise literally risking his life to entertain me.
Yeah. Well, I think was it in the last one where what's the one where he like is on a cord out of a building, running around the edge of a building?
I think that's the 4th one.
I think that's the one I've seen.
The big famous stunt from the last one, which you will have heard about, was him hanging on the side of a plane as it takes off.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
In this one, it's just...
Is the big stunt, or is it all? Are you going to say it's just all big stunts?
There's like 3 or 4 huge stunts.
Because I know there's the one where he like broke his wrist, right? Or
he broke his ankle doing a jump across like
to a building
in London.
Yeah.
That isn't even one of the biggest stunts.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you've got he does a halo jump.
High altitude, low opening.
Yeah. The thing is, like, because it's him doing it, the director, Christopher McQuarrie, like, really makes a point of shooting it in a way where it is like, you know, it's him doing it.
There's no doubt.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this isn't someone just like, isn't a stunt dude and they've just CGI'd Tom Cruise's face onto it.
Yeah, they're just like very obviously being like, look at Tom Cruise do this.
The best example is there's a scene where he's on a motorbike without a helmet, riding through oncoming traffic at a decent speed, and you're just like, there is no way that it could be anyone else but Tom Cruise doing that.
Yeah.
And it's just like, so first, I just have to, like, one of my favourite things in films is like ridiculously good stunts.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And I just have to, like, I have to give props to Tom Cruise. Ignore like all of his like Scientology, jumping on couches, all that bullshit. He's good at being an entertainer in movies.
Yeah. I think that's a pretty like accepted opinion.
Yeah.
Like everyone's like, I want to go see this Tom Cruise action film because I know that it will be a good time just watching him like do crazy.
Just watching
shit.
him practically kill himself to entertain me.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Henry Cavill is great.
Yeah.
So you've got the stunts, and that's what everyone's talking about. But it wouldn't really be a particularly good film if you didn't have a good story to go with it. And the story is decent. And the other thing is, it feels like in the last couple, they've really like minimised the whole face swapping bullshit that I can't stand. It's
so I'm assuming there's not much of that in this one.
It's still there, but it's not as as prominent. The other thing is, I've never particularly liked Simon Pegg in these films. I just think he just sticks out like a sore thumb, and
he plays that sort of very stereotypical role.
Yeah, and in the
of like the comedic gadget guy.
Yeah,
right?
in the last couple, he's been like, "Oh, I want to get into the field and all that sort of stuff." So they start putting him into more of these like positions. I think in the last film, there's a scene where Tom Cruise is riding around like doing all this crazy stunt driving with Simon Pegg as the passenger.
Of course.
Yeah. And I feel like in Fallout they finally like figured out how to use his character in a way that doesn't make me want to punch him.
Oh, okay.
So that was nice.
Pleasant surprise.
Yeah, and it's probably been one of my favourite films I've seen at cinema so far this year, which I honestly wasn't expecting.
No, that's high praise.
Yeah, like it's a real good 4 out of 5. I to the point where I want to go see it again.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, but Kat's not that fussed about seeing it, which is annoying because I think she'd like it. But whatever, you can lead a horse to water.
Yep, very, very good metaphor, Liam.
Yeah. But yeah, if you've seen the others, but you haven't seen like the last one, get that watched and then get this watched.
All right, fair enough. We'll do.